What's up, guys? It's Kara here, and I haven't just stood in my kitchen and talked to you guys in a while, so you may want to do some cardio while you listen to this because I don't know how long I'll ramble for, but I am concluding my 1 week of vegan dieting, so I thought I would update you guys on how that's gone, as well as my future plans and post-show things are going. So to update you on the vegan dieting, today is day 7, right? Yes, day 7. Quick rundown, I didn't find it to be that difficult whatsoever. I actually still have quite a bit of food left over. Not quite a bit, but I have some food left over from the grocery haul that I had done. So I didn't find it that hard to plan food for the day. I was basically doing smoothies for breakfast. You guys can watch my full day of eating. I have posted if you want to see it. And I also have that vegan cafe right across from work from me, so I did hit them up several times throughout the week. But all in all, I didn't really find that it was that hard to follow. Aside from going to Strong Hearts Cafe, I didn't really have a desire to go out to eat this week because I didn't really feel like dealing with figuring out if something was vegan or not vegan. And for me, that actually wasn't a bad thing because I didn't really want to eat out too much this week. The purpose of doing it was so I was eating more of my own food and making my own food and prepping it and things like that. So I didn't find it that challenging. So for those of you that are wondering how difficult it is, it's really not that hard if you plan appropriately. I kind of ate the same things throughout the week, which I'm okay with. I'm good if I can eat the same food for a week and then I start to get sick of it and I want to change it. So 1 week is a good period of time for me. In terms of really feeling or noticing any differences, I know a lot of people commented saying they hoped I would do it for longer because a week isn't long enough, things like that. But really within the week, I did feel like I had a lot of energy. I probably had the most energy this week than I've had in a very long time. Is that because I didn't consume any animal products, or is that because I consumed a shit ton of carbs all week long? Kind of hard to say. I can't really say that it's necessarily due to the vegan aspect of it and eliminating animal products, or was it because my micronutrients were through the roof, like my vitamin A, vitamin C, even my B vitamins, calcium. I was doing really good with all my micronutrients as well this week. So it's really hard to pinpoint and say what caused my increase in energy. And honestly, I probably should have scaled back my caffeine this week with that increase in energy because I had trouble sleeping all week long. Because I was so energetic. I literally came home and was like, ah! I just wanted to I don't know, I was loud, I was energetic, I was happy. Again, it could be because I'm pretty sure I was eating 200 to 300 carbs on the daily. No joke. I did not track it all. The only day I tracked was the day of eating I did for you guys, and then I kind of just intuitively ate the rest of the week by how I was feeling, which was really interesting, and it was really part of why I wanted to do the vegan dieting, is just to be more in tune with my body, not track, and kind of help improve my relationship with food, with carbohydrates, with eating for fuel, and just kind of being more in tune with all of that versus focusing on hitting set numbers and goals, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's, a smart way to do it. But for me, I think it was really nice to kind of focus more on that, and I think I felt the most sane I have felt since competing, since winning my pro card this past week. So I think for me it was really good to kind of have that break and do that. The other thing I wanted to comment on was I didn't go into this expecting in 1 week to see changes in my physique in terms of progress photos, which I didn't take, or necessarily in terms of my weight on the scale. I didn't really have any expectations. I kind of thought it could go up due to the increase in carbs, or maybe it could go down due to the change in diet. I wasn't really sure. And I did weigh myself, and I stayed from Sunday to Sunday basically the same weight to a T, to the decimal point. So no real changes there, and I'm honestly like pretty cool with that because, like I said, I wasn't counting calories, but I know my carbs were very high. And as much as I wanted to keep fats low, I did find it quite challenging on the vegan diet, at least how I was doing it this week, to also keep fats low. So I think it would take some tweaking for me to be better about keeping the fats a little bit lower. So I don't really think my overall calories were any lower. If not anything, they may have even been higher this past week. So all in all, I really enjoyed it. I felt good doing it. In terms of cravings or things I missed or wanted, I didn't really feel like I was restricted, which was nice. That's important for me right now, being in off season, I guess. I just kind of miss, the one thing I miss and would like to add back in is my whey protein and dairy products. I can't help it. I love dairy products. Mostly whey protein. And also a lot of foods you find that you wouldn't think were necessarily not vegan, you have to check the ingredients. Like the other day I went to just have like a whole wheat English muffin, not even thinking about it, toasted it up, and then Jason reminded me I checked the ingredients and it did have whey protein, or it had whey and it had milk in it. So those kinds of little things you just have to be more cautious of. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thank you all for your support with it, and I do plan on, I'm not really sure what my plan this week is. I think I'm going to eat very much plant-based still, but I do have certain things like a salted caramel whey protein that I got in the mail this week, and I was like, no, I need this. You can ask Danica, okay? My things are whey protein and Quest bars. Like, I can't help it. I'm a supplement whore. You know, like, I could just eat bars and shakes all day. I'm a total, like, bodybuilder bro in regards to that. Like, I love it. It's my faves. So, I'm probably going to add those things back in this week, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I still have leftover, like, tofu and things like that I'm going to eat up and just, you know, keep adding in more fruits and vegetables and not worry so much about it. You know, it was really nice to, like, eat a shit ton of cantaloupe at nighttime and not worry about it. It was nice to eat bananas this week and not stress it. Like, I think one day I ate 3 bananas in a day. Like, okay, maybe that's not balanced, but it was really good for my mind. And yeah, so I enjoyed it. So to go from the vegan dieting stuff, I will keep you guys updated. I'll keep doing days of eating. But again, I don't really label myself or my diet currently. I'm not in prep, and that's where I'm at with my diet right now. So I know a lot of people commented like, yay, you're vegan, and I've never claimed that. It was just something I was doing for the week, and we'll continue on. So enough about that. I just know that I'll probably get some comments below on that. So anyway, so I think coming in on close to 2 months out from prep, 2 months out from my competitions. Pretty sure I haven't really kept track as much anymore. And basically for the past 2, maybe 3 weeks, maybe longer, 2 or 3 weeks, I've at least been doing more intuitive eating. I haven't been tracking as much. I've commented on this in my blogs. I basically chose to stop my reverse diet and go more towards intuitive eating due to some of the issues I was having with just feeling restricted. And you know, I don't know, I guess I just suck at reverse dieting, or I guess it just wasn't as important to me for the aesthetics and for the reverse as it was for my mental health. And I was really kind of conflicted and struggling with that on a day-to-day basis, that I had to kind of just, you know, decide that this is what's best for me right now, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's what looks perfect for YouTube, and whether it's perfect for my aesthetic progress, or whether or not it's best for when I compete at a pro level. I have to do what's best for me right now. And sometimes it's hard for me to do that. It's hard for me to just sit down and think about what's best for Kara, put myself first, and do that. And I think a lot of competitors or any of us might struggle with that. I think we think about others, or for those that are on social media, you think about what's going to get the most views, what's going to be the most popular on YouTube. And then that kind of sways what we do. But it's not right. Like, it's not the best thing to do. And for me, this was what was best for me to kind of get back to feeling happy and healthy. And I don't want to go into another prep not feeling 100% invested into it, not having my whole heart into it. So it was important for me to do what I needed to do right now, to live in the moment and not be thinking about prep. So that's what I did. And, that can be really hard to do. It was a hard decision for me. I look at my YouTube analytics and views have gone down, money goes down. Things like that go down when you're not in prep. I've spoke about this before, and it's just the reality of it. Like, I know you guys support me and love me, but that's the reality of social media. People want to see people looking good. People want to see people who are supposedly 100% motivated and lean all the time. But I have to be true to myself and to you guys and keep this channel real. So that's just the reality of it. And that, I think, for me was a good decision to make, as hard as it was to get there with going into intuitive eating, because I wanted to do this reverse diet right for you guys. And I have to do what's right for me. So, you know what? I made my decision and I've been good with it. And I feel in such a better place mentally and physically. I feel like it's been good for me to do that. And also, we changed up my workout split. I told you guys Jason kind of helped me. Well, he wrote 4 of my days for my lifting split. And I'm doing basically a 6-day split right now. So this is the 2nd week I've done it. And I've really enjoyed it. It's been really nice, like training on my own, getting back to like lifting heavy, focusing on my strength, focusing on, being able to start lifting heavier and heavier each week. And focusing on that progress versus like, how lean am I right now? Do I have abs? All those kinds of things. So kind of shifting the brain back to focusing on strength and how you feel and energy levels. And I think because I was prepping for basically a year straight, I got too focused on the stage. Not too focused, because you have to be. And I did a damn good job at it, and I met my goal. But something there I didn't balance quite right, which led to my aftermath, post-show, struggling. So it's been a work in progress. So like I told you guys before, like, don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself for how long it takes you to get there. I'm not 100% yet, but I feel like I'm getting back to my balance. I'm getting back to my motivation and my purpose in the gym. Not 100% laser focused yet, but that's okay. Like, I'm also living life in addition to it. And, like, that's what life's for. Like, there has to be more to life than just competing anyways, Like, I still plan on competing in my life, but at some point in my life, I'm probably not going to compete, Like, I'm not going to be an old biddy up there competing with my walker or my cane. So you have to, like, learn how to balance and focus on those other things in your life. And fitness will always be part of my life. Fitness has been part of my life for a long time, so it really, really bothers me when I lose my motivation for it, when I lose my focus on it, and inability to balance it with the other things in life, You've got to be able to balance it in there. And I'm so all or nothing that it's ridiculous, and I'm still a work in progress with it, but I'm getting there. So I'm feeling like I'm in a good place. Long frickin' rambles here. And what else do I want to say? I'm still in the process of figuring out when I'll compete again. Like I said, I definitely want to compete as a pro. The thing I'm kind of stuck on is that there's the pro shows that work best for me are in the fall, which basically means I should start prepping right now. And I'm emotionally not ready to do that. I'm not ready to fully invest myself into it. I want to make sure my mind is at the best state possible, that I'm not going into a prep just because I'm supposed to prep or because I want to get lean. I want to be able to be in a healthy place and do it because it's what I love, because it is what I love. So I just don't want to do myself a disservice, hop into competing again too quickly, and then struggle again afterwards. I think it's really important for me right now on this journey to kind of figure out and like learn more about myself, so that with each and everything I do in my life, I'm growing as a person, and that's That's really important to me. So I'm still debating on it. I have to do a little more research into what shows are out there. It is required that I compete within a year, I believe, to maintain pro status. So that is something that I have to consider in order to maintain that. So, and I really want to, because it was such a huge goal of mine to get to this level. I don't want to lose it. So I'm still kind of thinking about it. So I will keep you posted on that. Obviously, right now I'm just lifting heavy shit. I'm focusing on doing cardio when I feel like it, when I want to do it, no pressure, no set days of the week, just doing it when I want to, which is so nice. And you know, I'm probably going to keep intuitively eating throughout this week, incorporating those plant-based foods, and I'm just taking it week by week, you know, which is kind of nice. So that's where I'm at, you guys. That was a lot of ramble, jumble. But anyways, whatever. I hope this like actually helps you guys out a little bit. I just kind of wanted to let you know where I'm at. I will continue to do my vlogs. I haven't been doing them like as on the daily because I don't want to upload content just to upload content if it's shitty content, like, you know. So I'm trying to make sure we're uploading things that are helpful and useful and videos that I'm proud of. So as always, comment below with things that you would like to see from me right now, and I do my best to provide those to you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's me in a nutshell right now. 2 months out from the competition. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. I am now on Snapchat as well, and so is Jason, so you guys can follow us both on Snapchat and keep checking back for more. Cup of health. It's like you just feel healthier, like when you drink shit like this, you know? I'm actually not like a giant mango person, but it adds a very delicious, refreshing flavor to this smoothie. Super refreshing. I could be into this like on the daily. It's super hot out today. Wanna try this, babe? It's super delicious. He doesn't believe me. Get down on my level.
I'm not a mango person.
To me, it has like a melonish flavor between